Okay, good morning, students. Today we will be dealing with our next chapter, that is test and measurement in sports. Earlier chapter, what we have done was planning in sports. Planning only one topic is remaining, that is the fixture to be given in how to make fixture for the knockout tournament. But today we will be starting with our next chapter, that is planning in sports, and is test and measurement in sports. What is test? What is test? Simple words, a tool to evaluate your skills, your learning is known as a test. Like for example, you are studying for passing, you have to give you test in the you are giving the test, that is the final exam, quarterly exam, or half yearly exam. That is the test. In simple words, a tool to evaluate your skills, learning ability, or a potential is known as a test. But here we are dealing with so there are physical fitness components required by an athlete to give its best in any game or in any sport. And basic last year I had taught you that okay, what are the fitness components that are required by an athlete? They were endurance, they were speed. After that, it was agility, flexibility. Up then comes strength. What was endurance? Endurance was the ability of the body to resist fatigue. Ability of the body to resist fatigue and do the work under the condition of fatigue. After that was strength. What is strength? Ability of the body or the muscles to work on resistance. Then came speed. Maximum distance covered in minimum time by the body. Similarly, agility. One motion of the body reacting to the motion, quick and simple manner that it was. These were the few physical fitness components required by the body. After that came now some tests are being made by good physical educators like in America and India, all over the world. They are made so that they can measure the physical fitness component, whether you are fit or not. Like last year we had done crossover test, there were 6 to 7 test items which were used to see okay that you are totally fit. Like any test, any and what to say, any admission for you are going there, you to pass the physical test. Whether any exam which you are giving, there is a physical test to pass within a certain time of time. In this sequence, one test was made by AFER. AAHPE. What is AFER? AFER is a general motor fitness test. It consists of items that measure the physical fitness components that are required by the individual. What does AFER stands for? American Alliance for Health, Physical Education and Recreation. American Alliance for Health, Physical Education and Recreation. But later on it was modified and it became T was also added. Now it became American Alliance of Health, Physical Education, Recreation and Dance. Okay, they made a test items of few items were included in it, which included like 3-meter dash, 600-meter run of. What was the sole purpose of the test item of this battery was to measure the physical fitness of the individual. So we will be dealing with different types of test items. Starting with first one is 50-meter dash. 50-meter dash. What is for what it is done? It is done to measure what? I told you that we require basically fitness component in our body to play any game. Okay. Some I told you that speed agility and all that. We can make 50-meter dash. 50-meter dash is okay. From the start, we measure 50 meters and then up and that the participant is to run from the end line to the finishing line. Okay, the time is recorded, and it is recorded seconds. So minimum time recorded is recorded in seconds. Here comes that, okay, how much fast he was, and we are measuring his physical fitness component. Physical fitness component, that is speed. First test item is 50-meter test. After that comes 600 meters. 600 meters. For what it is, for this test item is for what it is measured. It is for endurance. What is endurance? Ability of the body to do the work under the condition of fatigue, illness, endurance. On the word of go, the participant will start running or walking, and after 600 meters is cleared, and the time is measured in minutes and seconds. For that we require a track of all we can say 200 meters of running or a track of 400 meters by 200 meters that should be there. So that you can measure that, okay, he has run 600 meters, he has run 600 meters, or he has walked 600 meters. Time is recorded in minutes and seconds. And here we are measuring the endurance. After that comes 600 steps. For what it is, for what it is, for measuring for measuring what is flexibility. Long range of motion of a joint and maximum range of motion of a joint that is known as flexibility. How we measure this flexibility by incident reach test. Generally, a box is made of measure the flexibility. It is in such a way that, okay, the upper side is coming a little bit more up, and you have to sit on a and you have to sit and put a legs touching the board. The box is on the sitting. Then suppose this is the board. Here will be here your full. Can you keep your legs touching the? After that, we have to reach first of all where you will be sitting. You have to test that, okay, this is the starting point. After on the command go, we have to move forward. And where you touches or where maximum point you are doing, that will be measured. From suppose 1 meter till 3 meters you are doing, that will be just for example, we can say that is your flexibility. This much hard you can go in your flexibility. That much more flexible you are. And in this way, your flexibility is being measured. After that comes push-up for boys and partial push-up for girls. What is push-up? Generally, okay, you have to be stable and you have to be all of those and like in a position, and then raise your body. Then slowly go down, fully raise up your body, and then raise up. There is no push-up. And for what it is done, it is done bend of your body, or you can say bend of the palms. What is the ability of the body to overcome resistance? Here you are making your maximum number of push-ups done in a one count. But on the word go, you just start doing your push-ups till the word stop, till you are not feeling exhausted. Maximum number of push-ups you have done. If you are stopping between, here the moment you are stopping, you stop. There's only a number of push-ups you forward till that time. Partial push-up for girls. partial push-up for girls. Push-up for boys was there. Okay, you have to raise a full body and on a hands. Push-up for girls means your knees, the knees will place on the ground, and then you have to do push-up. Like for boys, they were raising a full body up. You have to do the push-up, but here in this girls, you can bend your legs and you can flex your legs and the knees on the ground. In the boys, you can't keep the knees on the ground, but in the girls, you can flex and keep the legs on the ground. That is known as like this is partial push-up for the girls. After that comes partial curl. Partial curl. In this, the object and the participant is like you are doing sit-ups. Now you have to raise your body and then come forward and again go back. Okay, now your push-up will be measured till your body is up. But you guess of you are coming up and then going down. Concept and your head is touching to the ground once again. That is 1.5 seconds for raising up, 5 seconds for lying down. That is considered a partial color. But if you are saying you are not touching your head and just going up and down, that will not be made. There are some points that you have to make that you have to see that it is done. Otherwise, that push-up is not being measured. Partial color. That comes shuttle run. 4 into 10 meter. What I have partial color. What it is being done, it is being done for the measuring the strength of the abdomen. Okay, strength of the abs, that is done that is for measuring the strength of the abs. Okay, now shuttle. The part and what? What is basically motion of in the way in which a body and independent, that is known as what we are doing in this step, what we have to do on the on one line, on the word go, the participant has done can be the here, touch the line and return back to the end line. And again, get first end line and come back to the end. So then it will again going, it becomes 40 meters. 1 into 10 meters shuttle run. For what we are doing this to measure the agility. Now one more test is meaning that is standing broad. Standing broad. For what is it again? Measure the strength of the lower extremity. And what you have to do is the stand on a line, and then you have to without and you have to jump by swinging your arms to the maximum distance. Like in long jump, you are coming there, you are taking off on one leg. Here you take off on both the legs and land with both the legs. Maximum distance you are covering, that will be made, and it will be measured till the from the heel or from the last part of the body, what is touching to the ground. Suppose for an example, in long jump, you are running and coming and then jumping, and you fall down. And the last part, whether it is touching your shoulder or your knee, that it will measure from that part only. It will measure from that part only. Right? You can't say, okay, I have jumped this particular last, you have fallen down and come back to the ground on the spit, and your shoulder is just the ground. But the spit from that point to the starting point or to the starting line, it will measure from that only. Same way, it will measure the last heel or the last part of the body till the takeoff. From the takeoff, that distance will be covered for standing broad jump. For what it is done for measuring of strength of lower extremity. So today we have done half a test. Half of the motor fitness test that was for 1956, 1958. After that, it was modified in a few versions of now. So what does AFA stand for? AFA stands for AA. In the short form, it is AHBER. American Alliance for Physical Education. Later on, DANS was outside it for it when it became AFERD. AHBERD. American Alliance for Health, Physical Education, and DANS. Starting with that, there are few test items included in it. The first one is 50-meter dash or 50-meter sprint. For what it is done to measure the speed. What is speed? Speed is the minimum time taken to cover the maximum distance. Here the physical fitness that is required for what that is. Here we are getting next test comes. That was 600 meter. 600 meter tunnel. What we are measuring in this? We are measuring endurance. What is endurance? Ability of the body to continue the work under the endurance. The time is according to 10 seconds. After that came partial colors. What we were measuring the abdominal strength. Again the strength. What is strength? Ability of the muscle to that is. After that came shuttle run, only 10 meter shuttle run. From the forward go, touch the 10 after that touch there is a line of 10 meters, touch that line, come back, again move and come back. What we are measuring agility of the individual. That how quick and easy movement of the body that we are measuring. Then give certain needs test. Then needs test, what we are measuring that flexibility of the body. What is flexibility? Maximum range of along flexibility. How much you are able to swing and move your body along with that is known as flexibility. Then came tending broad jump. Here what you are measuring the lowest strength of the lower extremity. And how much strength is the lower what is the hamstring and half that we are measuring. That is known as strength of the lower extremity. Now few tests are there, that is Rockford test. Then comes Ricky and Jones significant test. This test, what we have learned is the test generally meant for passing exam, passing general test of an individual. Significant test it was made for the test. That particular test was made by Ricky and Jones in USA to measure the fitness of senior citizens. There also we are having 7 test items. And similarly, with walking test, again we will be measuring cardiovascular endurance. And one more test is that is Harvard test. Again in Harvard test, what we will make cardiovascular endurance. General motor fitness test was half a test. In this one more test is given, that is barometer test. But according to the revised syllabus, that test has been deleted in your syllabus. So that test will not be coming in the board. So after test is over, you can say fitness, the general motor fitness test, and then we'll be dealing with Harvard step test and after that EM. So these are test items in the next class. And now you will be most welcome in the next class. If you are here now, you are most welcome.